Wedding rings. We see them everywhere, worn on millions of fingers around the world. But have you ever wondered where this tradition came from? Why do we wear a simple band of metal to symbolize love, commitment, and the promise of forever? Today, let's take a journey back in time to uncover the fascinating origin of wedding rings. Our story begins thousands of years ago, long before diamonds and gold were considered a girl's best friend. The first known exchange of rings dates back to ancient Egypt, around 3,000 years ago. The Egyptians believed in the concept of eternity, and they saw the circle as a powerful symbol, one with no beginning and no end. They made their rings out of natural materials like hemp, reeds, and papyrus. These early rings were fragile, but their meaning was strong. An eternal bond between two people, unbroken and unending. But why do we wear these rings on the fourth finger of the left hand? The answer lies in a beautiful ancient myth. The Egyptians believed that the vein of love, also known as the vena amoris, ran directly from the fourth finger of the left hand straight to the heart. This idea was so romantic that it endured for centuries and crossed into many other cultures. Even though we now know the anatomy is different, the tradition stuck, and we still wear our wedding rings on that special finger. As time went on, the custom of exchanging rings spread to ancient Greece and Rome. In Rome, wedding rings were made of iron, symbolizing strength and permanence. However, not all rings were given out of love. In some cases, rings were used as symbols of ownership. Roman men would give rings to their brides as a sign of control over them, marking them as taken. It was a different time with different beliefs, but it's fascinating to see how the ring evolved from one culture to another. By the Middle Ages, rings were starting to be made from more precious materials like gold and adorned with intricate designs. Around this time, inscriptions of love and devotion were carved inside the bands, personalizing them in a way that reflected the couple's connection. The church also began to play a role, and rings became an essential part of Christian wedding ceremonies. Fast forward to the Renaissance period, and we see the rise of the gimel ring, a puzzle ring made of two interlocking bands worn separately by the couple before marriage and then combined during the wedding ceremony. Rings became more than just symbols. They were treasures that told a story of love, unity, and commitment. But what about diamonds? Well, diamonds didn't enter the picture until 1477, when Archduke Maximilian of Austria gave Mary of Burgundy a diamond ring to celebrate their engagement. This marked the beginning of the diamond ring craze, and thanks to clever marketing in the 20th century, diamonds became the ultimate symbol of love and devotion. Today, wedding rings are made from various metals and gemstones, each with its own meaning and significance. Some are simple, and some are lavish, but at their core, they all represent the same timeless promise, a commitment to love, honor, and cherish each other for eternity. So, the next time you slip on your wedding ring or notice one on someone else's hand, remember the thousands of years of history it carries with it. It's not just a piece of jewelry. It's a powerful symbol of human connection, love, and the hope of forever. And that's the story of the wedding ring, a small circle with a big meaning that stood the test of time.